Hey everyone, MorbTron here. Beyond Light has been out for 24 hours now. Well, as far as the time of this recording anyway, a little over 24 hours. And I have about 14 hours of game time in. And I'm sure a lot of you want to know, is Beyond Light worth playing? Is Destiny 2 worth coming back to? Is the game fun? I gotta say, as far as fun levels go, this is the most fun I've had in the game in quite a long time. This is coming from a fan of Destiny 2, of course, so if you're wondering, yeah, my opinion will be a little bit biased. Now, at 14 hours in, I am still not done on my Titan. There are quests that I still have to get done. There are weapons I need to unlock. As far as the Stasis subclass goes, I'm probably not even halfway done unlocking all the stuff for it. I've only got one extra grenade unlocked. I don't have any extra melees. I only have one aspect unlocked. There's at least one more to go. And I have 0 fragments unlocked. There is a lot to do in this expansion. There's a lot of game time. I played for a total of about 14 hours so far. And now granted, the first 2 hours trying to log in yesterday was pretty frustrating, and I'm not counting those hours in there. So there's still a lot to do, and I did pre-order it, so I did get the No Time to Explain exotic after I completed the campaign. Now, if you didn't pre-order and you didn't get No Time to Explain, don't worry, you will be able to get it later on. If you remember back all the way to original Destiny 2 launch, Cold Heart was an exotic that was locked behind a pre-order, and later on in the season, people were able to get it as just a random drop out of an exotic engram. So later on, No Time to Explain will be added in. You're not going to be out an exotic for not pre-ordering the game. Don't worry. But I've already completed the quest to get Catalyst, and you just have to kill a lot of stuff with it. And No Time to Explain is actually really fun. I've actually got 3 new exotics so far. I've got the seasonal exotic, which is Duality. Pretty fun little shotgun. That's almost like a single-shot rifle, actually. So almost like a scout rifle shotgun mix, as far as some aspects go. And then I have the quest exotic, or one of them so far, Salvation's Grip, which I'm pretty underwhelmed by, but it just kind of plays with stasis. So it's just kind of like a stasis-y type gimmick gun. It's a meme, and it'll probably be meme-tastic in the Crucible as well. Now, as far as the Crucible goes, I haven't actually played any Crucible. I've only done PvE stuff. I spent a lot of time on Europa, and I have a lot to talk about when it comes to Europa and Stasis itself. The Europa destination itself is very well polished. I do have to say, hats off to Bungie for the insane amount of effort their team has put into creating Europa itself. The skybox is absolutely beautiful. Just seeing the planet in the background, the stars in the sky, all the way down to the snow. The crunch of the snow under your Guardian's feet, the tracks that you leave in the heavy snow, like you'll see later on here. It's all very accurate. Living in Minnesota myself, I consider myself kind of a winter expert at this point in my life, because I've lived through many a winter. But the glaciers here on Europa that have that weird kind of red energy inside of them, very mysterious. Who knows what that is? It's probably in the lore somewhere. But the weather patterns as well on Europa are very, very nice. Very accurate and convincing as well. This is about what it feels like. If you're wondering what it feels like to get caught in a snowstorm or a blizzard, spend some time on Europa. You'll find out. Now, granted, your Guardian doesn't feel cold, or at least not as far as the game tells you, but all very accurate. The near whiteout conditions that you're seeing here, spot on. So hats off to Bungie for actually adding weather systems into the game. I imagine Europa is a very unforgiving little moon as far as weather goes. And you'll see here, Europa is massive. And that's just the normal play areas. There's so many other areas to explore, like the Braytech facility, an entire fallen or Elixni city. There's so much to just look at and explore, and it's all very, very well done. So I gotta say, hats off to Bungie. You know, find yourself some little Elixni city, maybe commit unalive in a hole because you can't see in a blizzard. And Stasis. It's really fun. It's really fun. Now, I only have playtime on a Titan, but I will say that in my fire team the entire time that I played yesterday, all the 12 hours of it. I had a hunter and a warlock in my fire team, and I gotta say, all the Stasis subclasses are a blast. The Titan Super lasts a very long time, and the whole freeze, shatter, kind of primer detonator combination that the subclass has is very fun. Now, I haven't had any experience with it in the Crucible yet, so I can't really speak much there, but in PvE, you know, most of the game, it's so much fun. There's so many little combinations you can do as a Titan when you unlock the ability to. If you freeze an enemy, or even just the shards of stasis everywhere, you can actually just slide through them and either shatter the enemies outright, or do a ton of damage to them and shatter all of the stasis crystals around you and do damage to enemies with that. It's just an absolute blast. I love stasis. I thought for sure it'd be gimmicky. I'm gonna go back to Sunbreaker in no time, but I'm having a really fun time with stasis, I gotta say. And the quest lines to unlock everything have been time-consuming, yes. There's been a lot to do, but it's also kind of refreshing to not just be handed everything as well. There's been a whole lot of lore that's been added in with the Stranger, and Anna Bray is kind of coming into it a little bit here where I'm at in the storyline. Not going to spoil anything, but there's a lot to discover, a lot to learn, and a lot to unlock. Like, I'm not even halfway done unlocking stuff for the subclass yet, and I have 12 hours into the game. I love not being handed stuff. Let me earn things, and Stasis is it. Bungie knocked it out of the park with Stasis, I gotta say. From the sound design, the way the enemies shatter, the different abilities that you get, like the little, like, Titan sliding and shattering stuff. Absolutely perfect. And now, that's not to say there are some things that I wish were different with Beyond Light. I do wish that we had more new legendary weapons added in. We do have a number of different weapons that they added, but I want more. You know, everybody always wants more weapons. I wish we would have gotten a, you know, new weapon set with a vendor refresh from Crucible, Gambit, and the Vanguard. Didn't happen. You know, we do have a lot of new exotics. We have a lot of new legendary weapons from the new destinations, from the new raid, but we don't have much else. And we don't even have re-released weapons, really. Maybe besides, like, the new Iron Banner weapons, which are just reusing old assets as far as the visuals are concerned. So yeah, it's not a 100% victory, I would say. It's like a 90%. Other expansions, other DLCs, other seasons when they come out, people always ask, is it worth coming back? Is it worth buying this? Is it worth blah-de-blah? And most of the time my response to it is, well, do you like Destiny? If yes, then yes. And I gotta say now, with the way that Europa has been built, the way that Stasis has been added in, all the quests that they've added, just a ton of quests, the lore, the new exotic weapons, it's all very, very nice, very well polished. And the game overall, with the way that the engine has been updated, I'm not going to go into the details because honestly I don't even understand a whole lot of it, but the game just seems a lot more polished overall as well. And it's just like the game got a fresh coat of paint. And it's all very pretty, it all works very well. You know, once they got their server issues fixed yesterday, it's been smooth sailing ever since. So I gotta say, if you are thinking about coming back, you know, you play the free-to-play version of the game. If you dig that, if you like the changes that they made there, then yes, buy the DLC, buy the season, buy the whatever. If you don't like it, then don't buy it. But if you already have the free-to-play version and you're liking that, then yes, it is definitely worth spending the money on Beyond Light in order to get all of this new content. Stasis is absolutely amazing. Not only that, but the raid, all the exotic weapons, Europa, it's fantastic. So yes, in my opinion, Beyond Light is worth it if you are a fan of Destiny, because it's just a better version of Destiny. It's not more Destiny, it's better Destiny. And that is what I will leave you off with here. If you all liked this video, hit the like button for me. It's been a while since I've said that. It's been like a month since I made a YouTube video, so thank you all here for not unsubbing. I will be live on Twitch again later today, probably shortly after this video goes live, actually. So follow me over there. That's twitch.tv/MorbTron. I'll be doing more of the Beyond Light shenanigans, checking out more strikes, Gambit, Crucible, that sort of thing, getting a better feel for it, because as of right now, most of it's PvE, but I gotta say, I have been loving the absolute hell out of this game. So, that is it. Do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I will catch you all next time.